Is there anything I can do, sir? Please. Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please. I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet?
Today's video takes us to the great state of Pennsylvania with a stop at PennDOT, the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Although this building is not open to the public, Sean thinks it should be. And he walks right in, makes himself at home, and then it seems like he's trying to get himself arrested. All to no avail. Well, let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy!
Today we're at the Department of Transportation here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas. Inside the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation Engineering Division. Let's take a look around.
Alright folks, that part went by a bit fast, so I took a freeze frame of it to show you that this door was opened when Sean approached it because someone had just come out. These doors are locked at all times, but when somebody comes out, the door stays open for a few seconds and Sean grabbed it. Now that's going to become the entire basis for this video. Let's carry on.
Walk in, we're immediately greeted by our friendly reminder that the government is always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we, the people, record them.
Can we help you?
Hi, ma'am. How are you? Who are you?
We work for the department. How did you get in?
How did I get in?
Yeah.
Oh, I just walked through the door. Is this like a restricted area?
Yes. This is the government building.
What are you looking for? What place are you looking for?
Well, who are you, sir? I don't know who you guys are.
Well,
We work here.
Right, but that's...
Who are you is the question, because you're in PennDOT's building here.
Yeah, you're
Right.
in a state government building of which you're not permitted to be. You don't
Why
have
am I not
access to.
permitted to it?
Because you're not an
You're not
employee.
an employee of PennDOT.
Only employees are permitted in this building?
Exactly.
Let's head downstairs. Come on.
Why
Well,
are you here?
Well, I'm a journalist. What's your names?
No. Let's go. Let's
No.
go. I'm
Yeah.
gonna call the cops. If you're gonna get out of here, I'm gonna call the cops.
Well, you
ever notice how Frauditors quiz people? Yeah, who are you? Who are you? What is your name? Who are you? You know, instead, why don't you say, hi, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. May I have your name, please? That would go a lot further, wouldn't it, Sean? That would be so much more polite. But you're not a very polite person, are you, Sean?
You can call, ma'am.
No,
just
you
don't.
have
You,
to listen,
you don't need to
please.
touch me,
No,
okay?
listen.
You don't
All
need
you
to
gotta
touch
do
me.
is move.
Okay,
Let's
relax,
go.
sir.
No,
Who are
no.
you?
No.
It doesn't
please
matter.
go.
Let's
Who are you?
You're going to have to leave the building now.
I am trying to. You keep grabbing me.
Let's go.
I'm
We're
not
out here.
touching you.
You
Let's go.
didn't touch me, ma'am.
But
Really?
You're not moving,
Please
sir. Come,
leave.
let's go.
This is publicly accessible. I got here
No,
through a
this
publicly
This is
accessible
not.
door.
There's a lock on the. You can't. You have to get. How'd you get through?
I just opened the door. It was
What
open.
what door?
The front door.
You can't come through
You
the
didn't-
front door.
I did. That's
There's
exactly
no
what just
way.
happened.
Well, show us where you came through. How about that?
Okay,
Can you show
sure.
us?
I'm going to take the elevator
No,
over
we're
here.
going this way. Come on.
I'll take the elevator
we're
down.
going
I'm
this
leaving,
way.
sir. I'm leaving. Excuse me.
Listen,
I-
you're not.
I
You
was
don't
just
have
taking a
access.
tour around the public building here.
You're not allowed to do that.
This is not a public
Yeah.
building, and please shut off your camera.
No, ma'am.
Well, you know what? We'll call the cops on you.
Ma'am, what makes you think you could just put your hands on people like that?
Sean, what makes you think that people get any pleasure out of putting their hands on you? They don't want to touch you. This officer had gloves on at least.
Sir,
I wouldn't dare to
All
put my
I did
hands on
was-
you.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not authorized to be in here.
There's no restricted area signs.
Yes,
There's
there
no
is.
The door is locked
trespassing.
out front. How did you get through the door?
I just opened the door.
There's
The
no way.
whole building is restricted.
We have
There's no
badges.
signs. There's nothing that
There's
indicates
signs all
that.
over.
Where?
It's a state government
How did,
outside.
where did you? Which door did you come in?
Through the
All
front door.
restricted.
The door locks. You had to piggyback off of somebody that came out.
I just opened the door.
There's no way.
You
It
couldn't
doesn't say restricted area or
It
anything.
doesn't.
I
The
passed.
doors. There's locks on the doors. You can't.
All doors
get
are
in.
locked.
Right,
Understand?
but there's no restricted areas.
But how did
How
you
am I
get-
supposed to know this is a restricted area?
How did you get through the door?
I opened the door.
Show me what
You
door you opened. It's
can't.
impossible.
You can't.
No.
I'm telling you, I opened the door.
Show us the door. Then we got a problem if you opened the door.
I'm
The
telling
building's
you,
got
I
a
opened the door.
problem.
How did I break the door?
Show me the door that opened.
Sure.
Maybe we can get it fixed.
No
then.
problem.
Show us where it is.
Is this the door you came
Where's the
through?
restricted area signs here?
We all know. If you watch my channel long enough, you know that it doesn't matter what the sign says, Frauditors don't pay attention to it. Because it's only a sign and it doesn't trump the Constitution.
Is this the door you
Yeah,
came
that's the
through?
door. Yeah.
So show me how you came through.
Go out and try and come back in.
Why would I do that if it's a restricted area? I don't want to come back in here.
So you had to come through here, piggyback off of somebody else.
Oh, it just opened.
No, it didn't. There's
It
no
just
way.
opened.
No, there's no way.
It was open. Maybe the person didn't close it right. I don't know.
No,
But look, there's nothing indicating here that this is a restricted area.
It doesn't matter. You can't get by there unless you have.
Obviously I did.
Unless you have a badge.
Obviously, I did without a badge, sir. It was open.
Let me see your ID.
Who are you?
Let me see.
Why are you asking?
I'm gonna call the cops. Hey,
You
listen.
can call the cops all you want, sir. You told me it was a restricted area and I left.
Can you call the police department?
For what? What makes you think you have the authority, sir, to just ask me for my ID?
You just can't
It just
walk-
opened.
No,
It
no,
opened.
No, it didn't. There's
It
no way.
opened.
There's no
I'm
way.
telling. What did I break it?
This door is locked. As soon as you leave, the door.
When
is
I
closed.
pulled it, it was open, sir. When I pulled on it, it was
Maybe it
open.
wasn't. Maybe
Maybe it wasn't fully closed.
Exactly. Maybe you piggyback.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't fully closed, but
Yeah, people always take advantage of the system, and this yahoo is no different. Well, it wasn't fully closed. Well, you know it wasn't fully closed. You grabbed it. We got a screenshot of it. It wasn't closed. Somebody came out, the door was open, and you helped yourself. Yeah, well, there was no sign. There was no sign.
But there's no signs here to indicate that I'm not allowed to go back there, sir. So how am I supposed to know? And then you both just come at me aggressive like I did something
But
wrong.
what are you doing? I mean, this
This
you
is-
have, you have to have a badge.
Sir, there is a
Badge,
government,
everything goes.
I did not know that. There's a government building, there's reviews based on people,
See right here?
members of the
See
public.
right here? All visitors must
Must
go
what?
to the receptionist here.
Okay, I didn't see that. And that doesn't mean that it's a restricted area, sir.
Did you report to the receptionist?
No, I did not. I did
Okay,
not know I
that's-
needed to. I didn't know I needed to report to somebody in a public building. This is the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, is it not?
This is not where you get your license. This
I
is-
understand
this
that.
is-
No, I'm not here for that. This is
Okay.
engineering, right?
What are you here for?
This is engineering, right?
This
Oh,
is the engineering building.
right,
This is for
I was-
District 11, yes.
Right.
This is for the employees.
Right.
All visitors must report to.
So you do have visitors here.
Yeah, but you gotta report here, right to the
So
receptionist.
what do I report and tell her that I want to take a tour of the building?
No matter how wrong Sean is, he'll never admit it because he's always right. That's the sure sign of a narcissistic sociopath. Narcissistic sociopaths are never wrong about anything.
You can't take a tour of the building.
Why?
You cannot.
Are you a supervisor here, sir?
Am I a supervisor? No, I'm the safety person in this building. I'm responsible for safety in this
For,
building.
for safety?
I am, yes.
Okay. There's nothing. Nobody is unsafe at this point, sir.
I never said that.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
You're
Making
walking
it
through
seem-
here is unsafe for
How?
all our employees because you're not allowed in past there.
But there's no.
Hold on a
Can
second.
we agree that there's no signage on this door that makes it visible, or anywhere that says this is an employees only?
I'm not going to argue.
I'm not arguing with you, sir. I'm speaking facts. Is it not open
Did
to
you-
the public?
Did you report to the receptionist? Is the question.
No, nobody told me. I passed her. They never told
You
me.
don't have to.
So I have to sign in here and then I can go in?
No,
Why not?
you have to have a specific reason why you're here.
But it's a public building. It's funded by taxpayers, is it not?
We're not going to argue with you.
I'm sorry? I'm filming everything. Yeah, I film that's what a journalist does. He documents his experiences, ma'am.
The bloody hell you say, Sean? You're a journalist? I didn't know that. But just remember one thing, Sean. Posting videos on YouTube does not make you a journalist. It makes you a jackwagon.
So this is open to the public, right? Just so
I
we're
don't know what you
clear?
mean by this. This.
The lobby? Obviously, right? I don't know. I mean, you guys are just making things restricted out of nowhere.
I never said anything about restricted. All I said was you have to report to the receptionist when you come in here. If you're not an employee and able to badge in.
Right.
That's
Again, the
exactly-
door was left open, sir. I don't know. The door was open when I pulled on it, and I passed them.
You're telling me
I
that.
came in here, sir, and I filmed all around here, and then I walked into the door. They saw me. I mean, I don't see the.
I'm just telling you that everybody in this building.
So what kind of services? What kind of services do you offer here in the?
Has a badge to get into the building.
What kind of operations do you conduct here in this building?
We're responsible for the whole district, District 11.
What does that mean, though? What does that mean, sir?
Sean, you're not doing a very good job as an investigative journalist. You have to try harder. Let's do better, Sean.
All right, well. So, ma'am, there's no way I can just take a look around the publicly accessible areas of a public building? There's visitors here, right? You have to be meeting somebody. So I want to meet with somebody, ask some questions. I'm an independent journalist. Whoever's in charge of the building, just a supervisor, a public information person.
The person you have to call first for that person to be here. People aren't.
They don't work here? Like they're just not always here? Just to ask questions, ma'am? I don't have your permission. I can't hear you. I don't need permission, ma'am, no. This is a public building, ma'am. This is public property. Yes, it is.
Sir, this is a state government building. This is not public property.
So,
Yeah, you may not need permission to film in public, but you definitely need permission to take that video and post it online, especially on YouTube, sonny boy.
who funds the state? So does the governor himself own the property? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? That it's his property? I don't get it. There's nothing here, ladies and gentlemen, indicating that this is a restricted area of any kind. There's a directory. When I walked in, I had no idea that there was a small little badge code here. No signs that say this is restricted in any way whatsoever. People were leaving as I was walking in, but how am I supposed to know it's restricted? So is there somebody I could talk to regarding my story I'm working on, sir? Some questions that somebody can answer for me, or? So there's nobody here that can answer any questions for me, sir?
No, I'm not going to answer any of your questions.
Why?
This man doesn't want to be our clickbait, Sean. We all know you're there for clicks and views. Don't deny it.
Because you're not supposed to be here.
But I am supposed to, I'm where I'm supposed to be right now, right?
Sure.
You see how long the door stays open for? Maybe that's how, I don't know.
Well, if you would just say that you tell us.
I don't know. So look, this building does have visitors, ladies and gentlemen. We're just trying to ascertain what it is exactly that they do here. I know it's an engineering building, but we were just taking a look around the publicly accessible areas here. There's directories. Again, how am I supposed to know that this is a restricted area? They should have better signage. Employees only be on this point. And the way that that woman, the receptionist here, she grabbed my arm. Like, what is wrong with people? How do people just assume that they could just put hands on somebody? I'm not a threat to her. There goes the governor of Pennsylvania right here.
Now, how does that lady know you're not a threat to her? She doesn't know you from a bag of rocks. Speaking of rocks, you got any rocks in your head there instead of brains? Come on, Sean, tell us the truth. Inquiring minds want to know these things.
What are these people thinking, that they could just put hands on people? I don't get it. I really don't get it. They could just grab you up, and that's because they're government, they're public servants? I don't get it. It was a misunderstanding. If that is truly a restricted area, then, you know, I shouldn't have been in there. But I mean, at the same time, how am I supposed to know? It's a public building. The door was open. So we're just going to make sure. We don't want to ever, they said they were calling the police. We don't ever want to run from law enforcement, especially when we're not breaking any laws. So
Now the cops show up and they tell the people there that they might want to put some signs out to say restricted area, no access. So once Sean hears that, that gives him carte blanche to go back into the lobby. Not through the locked doors, but into the lobby. So let's roll that clip.
11 minutes later.
inside of the building, stating that it's restricted in any way. As you can see, no restricted area signs. No restricted area signs here. Nothing. people were walking out, excuse me, as I was walking in, and I simply just grabbed the door and went in. I don't really understand what's the big deal.
You did. Somebody came out and you just grabbed the door and you walked in.
Yes, how was I supposed to know? But how, if it's open, how am I supposed to know, ma'am? Logically, just think logically. If it's open, no. But if it's open and I can get in, logically, how would I know? Well, obviously I can't now because it's not open. Obviously. Again, I was just having a conversation with these people. Ma'am, is there a supervisor I could speak to?
Frauditors and their wide open doors, huh? Yeah, there's another place where the door is wide open. Maybe you'll discover it one day. Yeah.
Ma'am, is there a supervisor I could speak to? I bet you thought the law enforcement officers were going to arrest me, didn't you? That's what you wanted here today, right, ma'am? You wanted an innocent man to go to jail and sit in a jail cell? That's what you wanted here today, isn't it? Think it's funny if it's called law enforcement on an innocent man who broke no laws, right? I've been nothing but cordial to you. You put your hands on me. This is ridiculous. Can I speak to a supervisor? Can I speak to a supervisor, ma'am, please?
No.
Why is that? Because you said so? So is this how you treat members of the public? You know, there's Google reviews that talk about the nasty woman who works at reception desk. Would that be you? The nasty woman who works behind the reception desk? It sure seems that way. But you don't care, right? Because you won't get in trouble. You won't ever get fired for being nasty or putting your hands on people. You're above it all, right, ma'am? Oh, man, what a joke. Anyway, we've done all we could do. We've filmed. We've exercised our rights.
Ooh-wee, being ignored like that has to be the worst feeling ever, huh? It's like when you go to a restaurant and, you know, you're waiting for the server to come over and everybody else gets served before you. Like, what the hell? Yeah, well, Sean deserves it, though. Yeah, I don't know why he wants to go to these places where he has no business being. He doesn't even live in the state of Pennsylvania, so his taxes aren't paying for that building. Yeah, well, what can I tell you? He's a dimwit. But not to worry, if you enjoy watching dimwits and other stupid people on my channel, please subscribe. As a matter of fact, check out my website, drdave.media. You'll find a plethora of fools and information over there. As a matter of fact, just go to Google and type in Dr. Dave, Debunker of Frauditors. You'll find all my social media websites listed there. And there's a bunch of them, isn't there, Goat Boy? Because Goat Boy didn't want me to post about him on YouTube anymore. And I said, okay, I won't. And I posted about him every place else I could find. Even translated it into 4 different languages. He's famous around the globe. Well, as far as Sean goes, he's not going to stop this nonsense. He's got a lot of momentum and people who love him. Right. Cheers to that.
It is going to be really hard to get through this month. I'm trying to get my whole life together right now.
I'm in touchdown position, just like a goalpost.
Bruh, you don't know the law. I can be within 10 feet of any traffic stop in the entire world.
What are you here for?
To record.
For what reason? You gotta have a reason. You come in and say, I'm gonna wake up today, I'm gonna go down to the courthouse, I'm just gonna start filming panoramic views for no reason.
And this is the first cruiser.
This is your job. Yes, it is. You took an oath to uphold our rights, yet you don't even know jack shit about that oath you swore.
You can't remove me. Nothing says you.
Nothing says I have to.
Consensual conversation over. Shut up.
Don't touch me.
I'm trying not to get hit.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I know how to walk. Clearly not. You put some tape up, or I'm coming back over there.
This is your last warning before you're arrested for obstructing.
Okay, so under threat of arrest.
Sir, I already explained
Under
it to
threat
you.
of arrest.
You took another step forward, sir. Therefore, you're under arrest right now for obstructing. Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
You don't understand that,
Please
sir.
do not touch me. Please do not touch me.
You can't come into the building.
Please do not touch me.
Hey, so, could you guys let my viewers know what the Third Amendment is? Anybody?
I'm a driving vehicle.
Do you need anything from me?
I'm a driving vehicle.
Do you need anything from me?
I'm a driving vehicle.
Well, I'm doing it, and there's nothing you or this officer can do about it. Really?
Don't touch me.
touching you.
Trust me, you're not gonna touch me, bro. Why are you all charging me? Why are you all charging me? I want your business card too. You're coming up to me. I'm gonna FOIA request that too.
What are you arresting me for?
Well, when you go to the station, I'll tell you the charges.
You gotta tell me now, bud.
Each public body shall prominently display at each of its administrative or regional. Does not say website.
Why you are here?
This is our first time.
Why you are here?
I don't answer your questions, brother.
Why you cannot answer my question?
I choose not to.
Oh, get your hands off. Get your hands off me. You're assaulting me now. I'm gonna be under arrest? No, that's a summons. No, you're not putting me under arrest right now.
I'm not talking to you. You're dismissed. You're dismissed.
I'm telling you, leave here now.
Nope.
I'm telling you, leave now.
I'm telling you no, sir.
Well, you call somebody else. You better call somebody else. Call a judge. Call a judge.
Do not comply with my request, I will arrest you and you will be removed. Turn around.
Guys are taking me into custody. Do not turn off my camera equipment. That's the word. Yes, you do. You're my public servant, sir.
This is a public area. No, it's my property, sir. This is a public area.
Not record in the
This
lobby
is a
of the
public
police department.
area.
It is not.
No, the Supreme Court's already decided on this.
Give me my name and give me your name on a card right now. Same offer goes to you.
I will slap on your face.
You slap on my face, you'll have a lawsuit.
I want you to call your supervisor.
You're under arrest.
Go ahead.
Identify and go on the other side of the tape.
Anything I can say to get you to comply with?
Yes, just identify and go on the other side of the
Right now, I'm
tape.
placing you under arrest for Penal Code 148, subsection A.
Okay, cool.
Subsection 1.
Okay, cool.
I dare
Get
you.
out of here
I
now.
dare you to do it. What is your name?
Now.
What is your name?
I told you now. Leave now.
He's already threatened to rip my window out. I gotta roll it up around you.
I don't want to do that.
Yo, this is gonna be a Fed case, buddy. I'm telling you, you're messing with the wrong guy here.
It is not in your face. What law is that? It is not in your face. Who are you?
Only under the threat of arrest. Now, let me ask you, if I am arrested.
I'm not having any more conversation. You're either leaving or getting arrested.
I can say whatever I want here. I can tell him. I absolutely can. You want to arrest me and we can take it to court and find out?
Dude, you're a coward, bro. Just back off. Why don't you ask the property owners to ask me to back off? This is private property. Do you own it?
Are you threatening me with violence?
I'm telling you.
Look, don't tell me what to do, man. Call your sergeant.
What's your name?
What is your name?
What's your name?
You just threatened to slap him.
What's your name?
My name? Your boss.
Enjoy your walk of shame. Have a good day. And that, my friends, is how you handle police officers in America.
Tell them to leave me alone. That because I need to conduct my investigation on this property without anybody interfering.
Why are you doing this to me, sir? You're really gonna arrest me for this? You're gonna arrest me for this?
Get out.
This is personal property. Here they're talking about their personal
You need to
stuff.
de-escalate a little bit.
I don't know the need to de-escalate. You came here with one purpose only.
This guy just walked up within a foot of me trying to run into me on purpose.
Not doing anything wrong.
You're driving. You have a suspended license.
Hello, my sweet peeps, my lovelies.
If you don't know, honey, if you don't know, you're not qualified to take on a man. You're not strong enough to take on a man. Any man could beat the shit out of you.
Maybe you need to leave the building.
No, I don't have to leave. I'm not doing
Ma'am,
anything.
you need to get up and leave the building.
Why? Why are you being so
Because you have
rude?
no business here. Slap you on the face, motherfucker.
I dare you. I dog dare you. You punk little bitch.
Assholes.